the bodyweight squat. So the squat is a great knee dominant movement. There are others, and there are also other versions of the squat that you can do to make things a little bit more challenging or take some resistance away. We'll be covering some of those in subsequent videos, but for now we're just going to focus on the bodyweight version of it. And to set things up, we want to start with the feet. So the feet want to be more or less straightforward, so we're either in that 12 o'clock position or potentially your feet are a little bit more turned out in that 10 to 2 position. We don't really want to be going any further than that. Feet, you want them about hip width or shoulder width. Some people do prefer them a little bit wider, and people's hips are slightly different in the way they're built, so some people feel more comfortable like that. Don't worry too much, just get yourself in a position as far as width that feels pretty comfortable. And then from there, we're going to start the movement by sending your hips out behind you, bending your knees, and that's a squat basically. If we just do this from a side angle, something that people do find, including me, find quite useful is to hold the arms out in front as a counterbalance as you're going down. This can be particularly useful if you haven't got the most range of motion at your ankle, so your knee can't go far forwards enough. That can hinder you sometimes and things can go wrong, so sometimes a nice little counterbalance will enable you to put your weight behind you a little bit more so that you can get that nice squat movement. One thing that I do see going wrong with these from time to time is either because of that lack of range of motion at the ankle or because your legs are getting a little bit tired. What you sometimes see is less movement at the knees and then more at the hips. So that will start to happen as people get tired, or again as they're trying to compensate because they can't get that knee far forward enough. So the key thing to remember here is if you've got a logo on your t-shirt, you want that facing the wall, and again. And that's basically it. That's the bodyweight squat.